Hey heroes, Cap here with a Marvel's Midnight Suns video, and today we're diving into the prequel shorts, especially since we've got today's with the Daywalker, showing how he becomes part of the Midnight Suns, the team they're building, what kind of story they're telling so far, and what to expect when the game drops on December 2nd. Now if you're going to enjoy the video, be sure to smash the thumbs up and hit the subscribe as we get on into it. So starting things off, we have the Salem Sisters, the very first prequel short that they showed us, which introduced us not only to Lilith and her uprisings, but her sister Sarah and exactly how they're related, how Lilith became evil, and how exactly the Hunter started it all, and how the Hunter is really just the child of Lilith who was trying to protect their daughter, keep them safe before this illness took them, and they would do whatever it took, sign their soul over to this entity, possibly Mephisto, but like in the MCU, no one knows if it's Mephisto or not just yet. But we get our first introductions to Sarah, the caretaker, the mastermind behind the Midnight Suns, as well as Doctor Strange in this prequel short. Which leads us into the next one, A New Sun Must Rise, where the caretaker Sarah utilizes Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff, to help recruit Magic, a former X-Men, to the team and to hopefully be the leader, it seems like, for the Midnight Suns. Now she's able to help Magic in her battle as Sarah and Logan watch from afar. Eventually they handle business and Magic agrees to come along for Wanda, which is the last time we've seen Wanda in the prequel short since then. Which leads us to our next prequel short, The Hell on Wheels. Now Hell on Wheels introduced us to Ghost Rider, otherwise known as Robbie Reyes, the Spirit of Vengeance himself. Now, a little bit different than the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider who has a motorcycle. He's got a very sweet Camaro that he rides around in and is not afraid to, well, he doesn't always try to get into a fight, but he doesn't back away when the fight calls to him. Shows his kind of struggle, what he's doing all of this for, and eventually his recruitment into the Midnight Suns thanks to Sarah, as well as Magic. And that brings us to today's prequel short, The Daywalker, Blade. Now this is kind of a simple story showing Blade hunting down vampires, taking them out with his multiple skills and tools of the trade, his speed, jumping around that battlefield and taking them all out single-handedly until Sarah gets the jump on him and he about follows through with the swing. Luckily he doesn't. He gets introduced to Magic, who is pretty quiet, and it's pretty interesting that we see Magic here yet again as somebody who seems to be a leader for the Midnight Suns. Now I do expect us to have one more prequel short next week on Tuesday when it drops. I'm thinking that it's going to be none other than Nico, and we get to see that staff of one as she's recruited as the final member to the Midnight Suns and eventually lead us up to the release of Midnight Suns on December 2nd. I'm very excited for this. I love the way that they're telling the story and to give us an idea of what to expect when the game drops on Friday and where it's going to pick up. We know that Lilith is raising her demons, Hydra is starting to be a pain in the butt that we need to take care of as well, and you see the Midnight Suns and the Avengers having to work together and hopefully working together in some type of unison to handle the problems. Let me know in the comments below what you think of these prequel shorts. Do they need to be made into a TV series? My answer is yes. I absolutely love these, and it's sad that it's coming to an end, but it means the game is coming out. I'm so hyped for this game. As always, heroes, stay amazing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.